I love the idea of penciling it all out, you figuring it all out. I'll tell you who I want to hear from. I want to hear from a developer.
That's fine.
I want to hear from a developer who pencils this stuff out on a regular basis. And if we did this, if we got rid of the 8-year and we went with the 12-year, where's the, I want the sweet spot.
That's not an unusual request. Years
They'll
ago,
be here.
we had Wes Larson here for a study session. We can arrange that if he or a representative so chooses, or one of the other
That's important.
applicants.
I mean, there is so
That's
much
fine.
bias on this council against developers. I mean,
I think
You're
you need to
refusing to
watch,
meet.
no, I'm gonna push back
What are
on
you
that.
talking about?
you're refusing to meet with the president of the builders
So
association.
hang on. Let's time out. Let's get
Yeah, I
active.
think
Yeah.
we need to be careful
Please.
about making accusations against each other.
So,
Yes.
yeah. Anyway,
We would have had them. I
Do-
don't know if they would.
Do we have data to verify that tax rates have gone up since the MFTE program's gone into?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, so you got a table that shows, thank you. Oh, is that, sorry,
Read
apologies.
the bottom part.
so Jane, do you have enough
They'd
direction
be
from
20% lower
council
or 0.2%?
for another study session at some another
Yeah.
time? Okay.
0.2% lower.
I appreciate all the work that you did and all the work that you did as well.
Yeah, Ann and Christine, actually,
And Kylie and DCD staff, I think you had some input in making sure that the presentation was accurate. I appreciate that. Go ahead.
There is a big misconception here.
Sure.
That 20 cents added to the tax that people are paying is not making up the 2.3 million that isn't being paid. So there is a lot
So
of
there is a
tax
gap.
burden that is not being.
Okay, so we're not making it
And it's
up.
not included when you do the total assessed value. They do not take into account that number, so your total assessed value is lower. So when you apply that to what your levy needs to be, that's where that is, that's making the property owners pay more because you have a smaller denominator. And
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
if you look on that slide, I know it's hard, it's a lot of numbers, but it's showing you the value that they're paying tax on is the property itself and the commercial. And they're not paying tax on that residential piece. So there is a large piece that will eventually be taxed when the exemption period is over. But as the county is estimating that, it's about 2.3 million. Or,
Okay, so we are losing out on revenue.
Mhm.
2.3 million a year.
Could you write that down, Anne, please?
Well, that 2.3 includes school taxes because the school isn't getting paid.
There's my.
The port is, that's not 2.3 million.
You'd have
Gotcha.
That went to
to
the
look to see
city.
what would come back.